Under the brightness of the moon, it found who we know as Black Boyer, who used to be a professional player of basketball. Now, him is dedicating to the investigation of new form of life in the Milky Way. In a month at 23 hours, it will be expedition with her team of investigation. 1 week before of the takeoff, the team meet for do the preparatives.
Say that how they feel.
Really, I feel nervous for what it could happen. Don't feel that way, the NASA say that. Everything will be fine.
I feel happy, we will change the story.
I am worried. It's my first time in an important mission.
I am feel proud, this is a big dream. Okay, we'll see you in a week.
Takeoff day. The rocket is in the point to take off with our protagonist. The engine is getting hotter and hotter, and the rocket take off. During the trip, they are always training. They do not rest because they know that being in space is hard. They do not know that they were in the moon of Jupiter. The Dark Voyager is thinking if they succeed. From that moment they will enter harder and harder. After time, they are tired. They feel exhausted. Dark Voyager said that if they train hard, it will be made easier and easier when they reach the moon of Jupiter.
Each one had advantage. Emily is the most faster than the rest. And Magic Braulio is more stronger all that.
When they stepped on the moon, she said one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. They say they arrived successfully. They start investigating lunar craters. Darth Vader could use that not to separate. The press screamed. They all turned around and saw that they had been kidnapped by a kind of alien. The aliens say that if they want their friend back, they had to negotiate with them. What will we do?
We'll do business for their friend. If we not do anything fast, they will die.
And that is a trap?
I don't know. I sacrifice for the team.
Going to the alien coliseum.
What do you think happens inside? We will not know until we pass.
Entering the coliseum.
What do you want?
We shall do a basketball match. We have you are a star on earth.
Okay, if I had not win the NBA, I will not know that I will win.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha. The match. The match was divided into teams of 3 people. The Dark Voyager team was made up of Magic Braulio and J. Cruz. The ball was thrown into the air and taken by the aliens team. The first 2 times, the aliens had an advantage of 30 points, but in the third time, the humans managed to tie them, leaving 96-96. Finally, the fourth time was the most exciting because they were tied. An alien was about to score, which would be end of the human team, but J. Cruz managed to cover it, but fell into the void and died, sacrificing himself for the ball to save humanity. Oh, hee ho ho. Oh, hee ho ho. The spectacular pass out to Darth Vader and he made in the basket, winning the game. We gone.
In the end, the aliens fulfilled their deal and returned to the Pro. Pro said that if they had won, the aliens would have destroyed the Earth. Darth Vader said they would not have done it if they had not worked as a team.
I remember that we saved everyone to avoid aliens having star. When the game was won by the astronauts, they went to their ship to go back to Earth and rest. But the basketball game was lost by the aliens and they don't like to lose the game and they go to the astronaut ship. The aliens traveled in their ship to get back home. The astronauts complain about losing their friend. I would have to prefer to be one who fell into space. He was my best friend. We know all we miss. They arrived to the Earth. The funeral was organized by his friends, giving honor to who honor deserves. The astronaut J. Cruz. People put things that he liked for say goodbye in the NASA Hall of Fame was left by day. And here, the Dark Voyager and Rio honors, there was a disturbing noise. It was the aliens that had infiltrated the Dark Voyager ships, and while saying words in another language, the ships started to invade the Earth to control it. It was the end of the world, and astronauts turned around and told them, and you who do here? The aliens said they were going to cover the world. Why not prefer to invade another planet? The people of this planet have done anything. Because we aren't get used to have water, oceans are empty. We can see this problem can be resolved with a basketball game. No, this is the war. After 2 months of war, the whole population disappeared. The Black Voyager do a plan to finish this. And he go to the Emperor. And the Black Voyager say, we can help you to find out where you will get used to living but we need to stop the war. And the Emperor says, and why should I believe you? Maybe it's a trap. The Black Voyager say, no, it's a trap, it's just one to this end. And the Emperor stop the war. The Black Voyager went with his team and told them about the plan he made with the Emperor. And the Black Voyager says, I will go alone, I will rather not lose another friend. The team say, we will not rather to lose to greet a captain. We go out as team. The aliens and astronauts meet to the base. And finally, they arrived at the rocket. After 3 years lights and visit a lot of planets, they found a planet indicate a planet could have a resources necessary for 10 generations. Thank you for finding this place. For us, we will get used to living on this planet and the aliens and astronauts conflict is ending.